Okay, so getting on with everything. So anyway, she suggests for shampoo, if you still feel like you must shampoo, to use a more gentle type of shampoo. So the ingredients that you're looking for are cocoa betaine or cocamito propylbetaine. I don't know if those are interchangeable. I didn't really do my research for it. But the terms that are interchangeable are decoglucose or decoglucoside. Those two are the same thing. I know with the research I've done, decoglucoside, it's biodegradable. It's sugar cornstarch derived or something like that. But anyway, so like I said, I own the shampoos that I own now, or cleansers that I own now. They have all those ingredients, one or the other or both or whatever. So one, of course, is Burt's Bees Color Keeper Green Tea Phenol Shampoo, and it has the cocoa betaine in it. Curls Hair Cleanser, which, as you can see, I use some of, but I think I'm going to give it away because, you know, I love giving away my natural my products to other naturals, so you'll see me do that a lot of times. So this one has cocamito propylbetaine, so this one has that. And then, of course, my new favorite, Shea Moisture Brilliant Curl Shampoo, and it has the decoglucoside. Okay, so those are the shampoos that I use now for my hair. Very gentle, not completely stripping your hair dry. For conditioners, the reason why she says no silicones is because they tend to weigh down the hair. They tend to coat the hair. Some silicones are water soluble, but not all. And I don't have the time or a day to list to you guys all the ones that are water soluble. But I have found the ones that are water soluble. But seriously, still, they coat the hair, so it makes it hard for when you need to maybe moisturize your hair for moisture to get back into it. But she says the things that your conditioners need to have, which I'm still learning the differences between all these three different key concepts, or at least examples, because it's really hard to find examples, like natural examples, without some long chemical chain. Your conditioners need to have emollients, which soften and reduce frizz. And so some examples of emollients are olive oils and shea butter. My little hair milk actually contains the shea butter. It contains coconut oil. So I've got my emollient in this one. You need a protein. They coat the hair and they help protect it. They help keep it strong. So when you're looking for proteins like wheat germ, soy protein, and I think I read somewhere else, if you see anything with hydrolyzed anything, it's been proteinized. So, and that is not a word, I understand that. So for this one, I have silk protein. Yeah, I have silk protein in this one. So I've got my protein in here. There may be some soy in here somewhere, but I'm not trying to spend forever to look for it. And then you need your humectants. And they add water to your hair and they hold it in. And like a lot of people, you hear a lot of people say water is actually very moisturizing for your hair. I know that when I was relaxed, I was told that water is not my enemy for obvious reasons of course, it's going to make your hair floof out. But also it dries out your hair. Now, maybe for relaxed hair, that's the way it is. But for natural hair, it's our best friend. I will honestly say, I wash my hair, wet my hair every morning, and it instantly feels softer, more luscious, more pliable. So there's some truth to this, personally. So some examples of humectants are, of course, vegetable glycerin, pathanol, and sorbitol, whatever that is. Well, of course, it's humectant. So in mine, I do have some humectant somewhere, and I'm finding a hard time finding it right now. I know I have, where is it? Okay, I can't find it, but it's in here. It's in here. This pretty much is everything is in here. And then, of course, the moisturizers, the soft for softness and control. And that's your amino acids, which I don't know, can be interchanged with proteins. Who knows? I'm not going to act like like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what these three things are and examples of them and knowing. And yeah, so it's a learning process for me too, as you can clearly say. The other thing she says for styling that you're going to need is your gel. Now, as I've gone through you know, since I've done my big chop. Gel has become less and less and less used in my routine. Just because, I don't know, I don't know why I've just stopped using gels. I've started using more butters and souffle type stuff. I've kind of neat on the gel. But she says when you're using a gel, to use a clear styling gel, and that it needs to contain PVP, which is a very long chemistry word that I will not attempt to even say, or it's PVPVA. They'll usually put the abbreviation on the ingredients. She says no color gel because it tends to leave a film on the hair, and you can see that. It's kind of gross. So that's that. So a great example would be my Eco Styler gel. Okay. As you can see, I've hardly not used a lot at all. Very strong smell, but it has PVP in it. It has glycerin in it. This is supposed to be a really good gel. It does give good hold. I think it's because I'm the plastics that are in there, which can also be drying to your hair. That's why I've kind of stopped using gels. And then it kind of just feels icky, you know, putting it in your hair a little bit. I kind of hate that icky feeling, you know, whatever. Another gel I have, but I don't use it for my styling gel because it's not clear. Can you see that? It's not all the way clear. And then when I use my Kiss My Face gel, by the way, this is Kiss My Face gel, as y'all know, it leaves that hardness. So I usually don't use it for my wash and goes at all because it's a little too hard. However, it's really good gel. It has a lot of good nutrients in it. It has it actually softens my hands. The best thing it has in there is like nettle, panthenol. So there you go, your humectant. Tocopherol, which is vitamin E. So it's a really good gel. And then the other gel-like substance I use, of course, is Curls Jealousy. So I think this would be in a Renegade category of its own. Even though it is not clear, as you can see, it does not leave any type of film or anything. But once again, I don't use this one very often. Maybe because it's freaking $25 and I use it on special occasions, or like I said, I don't know, I've just been feeling the butters and the souffles more lately. So anyway, wrapping this up, strengths. I liked how it taught you how to cut curly hair. I think that was really helpful. It also gave recipes for you to use for your hair. Now personally, I haven't used not one except the brown sugar salt scrub, which somebody told me to use turbinado sugar, and I never got to try that out. So, but the brown sugar scrub helped. I think that was in this book. I can't remember. It made biology and chemistry very easy for me to understand. I'm not gonna act like I'm a big science buff, but she made it very easy to understand with pictures and examples or whatever. And then she also gives a cute little history of curly hair, like, through history. Okay. But one of the weaknesses I will have to say from this book is the African American hair segment. She admits that we follow a lot of properties of the Corkscrew Girls, but then she sits up there and gives a whole chapter to somebody else to handle. And she says she's worked with African American hair. So I don't like that she gave it over to somebody else. I felt like she should took ownership of it. And then when we talk to these people, I swear we don't even get to the second paragraph where they're already saying, you can use texturizer for your hair. Which, come on. No, I'm not putting a texturizer in my hair. I just got done saying I just stopped getting relaxers. Why would I put a texturizer in my hair? If you want to put a texturizer in your hair, once again, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I find it offensive. The first thing you guys suggest to manage my hair, which is also like corkscrew hair, which is well, it may be a little different, but pretty much the same thing as corkscrew hair. The first thing you want me to do is put a texturizer in my hair. So, but we're not going to get on that today. I try not to get political on this YouTube page. And then it can be updated. There have been new products coming out, new methods, new everything. It was written in 2001. It's now 2010. I feel like she can do a part 2. And then once again, I hate how a lot of times with a lot of stuff with curly girls, it's for those that have long hair. It's like you can't